I guys, I'm gonna. Hi guys, I'm gonna end. Hold on, let me move you over here. Okay. I'm gonna be answer a lot of questions. Okay. These are from the questions from Quota. So I'm gonna answer everyone's question. Okay. First question is: do spirits who are decent visit dead people or alive people? Yes, they can. Even deaths you don't even know can even guard you too while you're sleep away. It's impossible to cast a powerful body spell. Yes, with a personal item. But I would not recommend that because you have demon attending to it. Can spirit guide give up on a person? No, because spirit guides your ancestors, the one you bloodline, or the people that grew up watching you, or people that you need to be friends with that grew up watching you, or or the people that you went to school with, or people in your family where you're adopting on. They are your spiritual guide from heaven. Even your own ex could be one. So those two can see you where you have sex with them. And God can, the most high. And even demons can. If you're serious like you with me, demons will know when you have sex, way before you even start your witchcraft power. Can tarot cards trap spirits? Yes, if it's good tarot cards, you'll trap Holy Spirit and God speaking for you, or even archangel. But if you use the evil one, tarot card, you'll trap demons that lie. So you make sure you purify stage and call on archangel guard you, not just the Holy Spirit of God through your tarot card reading. You know, if a person died, do they see us? Yes, the person died that you see them. You hurt this person, but you want to make this right. Well, whoever you're hurting, that's a female, and you want to make this right, you have to first own up to your mistake, take accountability around your mess that you started. If it happens that you're in, and apologize, be cruel, don't be petty and mature in the positive mindset instead of negative. And she might not ever forgive you or forgot that. But since if you want to make this right, you will have to first correct everything you've done. Where you're a criminal or not, if you want to take a chance. But you gotta remember, if she's a godly woman, God would have to leave it up to you if you hurt somebody like that. You know, otherwise you'll die with the fire day with the devil. So, do twin flame meet together after separation? Well, if a twin flame is like they're not fully twin or 4 feet wide with their soul contract, nor boy, you know, if they're not divine angel being without demon warlock form, playing human mortal, uh, they can twin flame twin way can meet again for recontaction after separation. If God allows it. I mean, if you know the calling by God, He can cut that off and put you in a new path with somebody else and block it to not access to that. And seeing 11, is a good sign. Well, 11 is the way you bring money, wealth, and abundance. So, yeah, that's definitely a good sign to sing 11. How do you remove a witchcraft smell that you put on you? Well, easily. You have to know how to reboot it back to the return to center smell by saying stuff through prayers, while you're sleeping right now and all. And I'm drinking coffee. And the coffee works on negative energy. So to remove it, you gotta say, I will begin return to center smell and say prayer request to sin. How can you tell when spirits run you? Well, if spirits give you goosebumps, means you're going on the wrong side. Go back. Don't go there. Or if something's been shut down, God protection is your protection. Or if the word is no means no, take it as a lesson. It means you're not perfect for that thing. Or or if they touch your hand like a priest, it means your door's double right and they're there around you. Or if they're begging on your bedroom with your jacket on, that's how you know. And whether they're in full form or not, some people can see spirits, some people can hear spirits, some people do that while they're drunk or sober. When the soul goes on journey, what they do, well, it depends on if it's a spiritual journey or spiritual awakening or evil journey. And whether you're in God's side or devil's side, when you're on a spiritual journey, you're literally parched, you get that spirit grip. And it's like painful. So I would recommend it, and you're not strong and powerful. Attacking people with evil witchcraft is a big no-no in God's world, especially that's a swap called high force, like you see on the Switch channel. It's a big no-no. Don't that's done it, get that done. Not my new man was. But that man sees me as a golden ticket, and I should never be the golden ticket because you're a cash cow. It's not what I am. Because Bill likes you, whether you're an immigrant or not. Can you get deported for doing witchcraft? Probably, if the feds are watching you. Or you get death penalty for staying in American. Yes, I. Well, they start. I think my ads in start coming out third party, start messing with my mail because if they finally got it to Beaumont as it's 6:52 tonight, hopefully it'll be in my door by tomorrow, you know, because it just arrived in Beaumont tonight. It should be in my house tomorrow, so empty box truck. And the iCod box is due. iCod box is due in November, so I can't wait to get the iCod box. I mean, it's just getting Travel City people and meaning having a person are threatening to hack me and stuff. You try to sit people irritating, hurting. And when my ex didn't know why he was sleeping and dreaming, he called out a female, tapped the lust, sex demon, and Cupid's scorpions in his brain while he's dreaming. The heart was laughing because saying that she sees why nobody loved him because she never did. She gonna keep seeing that why. And that the fact that she was laughing with because she got pregnant by his friend. And what I mean was my ex baby because they were fighting beefing over this shit, you know. And she tried to keep blackmailing, keep city sports, and keep trapped in karma circle. She would not move on to somebody new. She kept attaching to my ex. Anybody that's still trying to chase me when I'm with somebody new, or she'll will as soon as she lets that go and move on with her life, she didn't understand that. Let me see if there's any more questions. And it is definitely a smart way to stay happy. Happy. It's definitely a smart way to stay hydrated with pH balanced water or spring water or Armacy water or alkaline water or alkaline water. Alkaline water and alkaline water. You know, those are the water. You don't need tap water to do that. You know, we got Halloween's coming up soon. I'm good. I'm answering everyone's question from Quartas. You know, talk about supernatural stuff. I'm a jack of all trades. So I'm answering everyone's question. My she my she order pink dress came in with diamond. So I'm waiting to order pink diamond shoes. So I am answering question. I'm not gonna dance. I'm in lingerie tonight. I'm not in an outfit. I'm wearing Audrey Hepburn finish look tomorrow. Okay, the only way to get out of charity duty is need to prove that you have kids or that you're deaf like me or that you're felony with that you can't even have gun with you when you're felony when you're criminal, especially if you're three-time charm felony. Can't even own a gun. Even as a career criminal too. Thank you for coming, Gorgeous. So ghosts can see you even when you have sex. I mean, God can see you. You dead. Whether you're spiritual or not, whether you're a suicide witch or not. He sees everything. Even the demons from underworld fire, they can see you when you have sex. They even know. If you're a regular human being, they don't care. They just capture demons in me. But if you're a witch like me, powerful witch like me, demons can tell whether you're a virgin or not. Because demons' penis is similar to man the black penis, like six tentacles, and they're in red black. They call incubus and scumbus sex demon. And or red, holy one, devil one, everything. Especially how level rank demon. It's secret solid human like club. And the penis is not human. And they can get you pregnant. And the favorite word's daddy. And they just like lash on your nipples to circulate, make you mold the word daddy. And they can lash your tongue like a snake on the vagina part. And it doesn't matter if they're bi or gay or straight. They do the same thing with a guy. And my C Bar Large Street perfumes going for $14 to $18 a month. So just for one item, smell good luxury. Let's see what else to answer. Alright, if you let your kids play 15 minutes daily, make sure you monitor, put pin color, everything. As a purple color, everything. No matter what device you have, if you're gonna be a mom like me, you have to monitor your kids' stuff. Because let me tell you the truth. What happened when I was 13, I was flirting with older men, and some of them were like, single, taken, married. But I was exactly hard because I was a virgin at the time. So if you allow your son and I'm wanting to women like this, You make yourself tardy not to injure trolls, older mans, or serial killer who is in love with you. Especially if you're good witch, I mean they're in love with you. Period. And in this video, Jamie will make sure the right one, because predators could pick up kids on in video gaming too. You know, the Teen Witch is about a donation. Better than GoFundMe, you know. The only way to build your credit, good credit, would be get sign yourself up to Federal Bank accounts, you know. And Federal Bank account can large sheets people have there. Right, that's what you know. Can't wait to get the movies so start cooking a lot. What's the sign what's the sign of natural born witch? Well, I'll tell you the sign of natural born witch. So, witches from the day they were born, they will have civet burn mark on their around their mouth or in the dimples or freckles, too much freckles, or a burn mark on their booty or mole on their booty or mole near their mouth, you know. And sometimes they get like tats stuck in their eyes when they're not taking enough care of their skin care. If they're not over enough, getting enough rest. That's how you know the size of a natural born witch to be a witch, especially a powerful one. Burn marks and mole is easy to spot. And a lot of freckles and dimples, you know. And there's a lot of women and men hitting on that natural born witch, that's how they are, you know. That's how you find out they're a natural born witch. And, or if the guy feels a pull to a woman, whether you're virgin or not, it's like a siren breeder called. Siren similar to a mermaid. They're also a natural born witch. You can find those signs, how to find it and who how the signs of natural born witch. It's a matter of their fifth generation natural born witch. That's how you know what they're psychic with spiritual gifts. With God gifts, he can take away too. Well, show boost that power. Or use it for the evil criminal way. You do a legal leeching way, you know. Sweet clean record, you know. And I love protein shakes, so I need to buy some more of them. The naked protein shake will balance all your seven chakra and your energy. So you need that. Let's see. And somebody just asked, why did Sean change the law now? Well, because I'm my prediction is to be the president for the third time before he's dead. Um, though he's a selfie like a lamb. He changed your law to fix things that don't, allow to stalking, the hacking, the cloning, the high profile celebrating, and they don't appreciate another selfie stuff, another selfie. On these famous stuff, cheating and everything. So that's why Trump changed the law, not just for person who's deaf or not, and what you're marrying on. That's why it's supposed to change the law. And you can vote as an independent, American, Republican, or liberal. But even though this Texas state is Republican, I'm not. I'm an independent party. It's a difference. There's third part, August info. Okay. Let's see what else you need to know. Well, let's see. I'll try to follow you down. See what else we saw. I'll go on TikTok, answer people's questions on TikTok. My answer is music Google Play Store to pay for my Instagram subscription if you're not ordering. Okay, now next question I'm answering. As the score nuts, as we're talking about, you like you celebrate. Say how good look. Well, well, it's true that you look good. You know, even if I make it A list celebrate, you know, why you're pissed about that? You know, I mean, nobody's sharing my divine to other people, which is being no noticeable around our and on our to, of course, the commenting female set him up that they're all in trouble, not just quick to her little meaning. They all get death penalty, not just jail time. That's why you're deep regret. That's why you're ashamed. Why you treat me. You reach a new low. I'm either hacking, cloning, and stalking. Because she's in love with me, check out my looks and works it up. And I'm not gay, I'm casting straight. And that's why they're praying because they want to make me burner. I already have a new man now, too late. And he wants to wait for me forever. My new man said, you might as well wait forever because you're never going back to him because I'm going to marry you and have kids with you. Because your story without repetition, just story mine. Because people are like his friends want to give when they say how attractive I am. And people said, go see your ass, but I don't want to see him because they're telling people that you lost a good person and you're with the evil comment. That's just nobody that did nothing. And they're trying to change the closed caption on my YouTube to Arabian, and I don't even speak Arabian. But I figure out how to turn it back to English, which is crazy. Let's see the next question. People always ask me the next question. Let's see the next question. Okay, next question is, are you use solar? I mean, yeah, solar will cut your light in bills in half. But the splits in half, like 50 gram, similar to 50 gram, have a pH balanced water all through the house without tap water. So, yes, I would use solar energy. That will cut your light bill in half, like 50%. 50, really. You know? And can I see another question? All right, see another question. Okay, another question. Um, can we ever meet? It depends. Are you gonna share my divine energy with other people? And you said that that you cloak yourself in, so you pay off permanent debt if you're a criminal or not. No, wound cannot be. Because I will choke you down quickly. I can snap. I can read your energy like that, whether you're bad or not. You know. And I do not recommend drinking, eating burgers at Checkers. Because I will love the wings at Checkers. And I will rather have coffee-free sauna than sweet and sour lemonade at Checkers. When it comes to food you bring. And this, get on, now just bring Almacine Water Crystal Market. Good to keep yourself hydrated. So I finished my cinnamon coffee, which first I'll make the energy. So it's like really good, you know. And, a lot of people are asking, when am I doing this, that, but okay. Now, when it comes to reconjugation, second chance, God would say, heck no, if you're still used to chick, to get back to her. Even if you put your pride ego to the side, as the one thing you can beat. Yeah. And you have to take nasty vitamins and gummy vitamins to dehydrate you. And I'm sure more some knowledge. I can't wait to actually have her look tomorrow. So, and I got shade tomorrow too. So, there will be like no recalculation if you have to like focus and like on stuff like that. She needs to for evil attention, not good attention. Sharing them as the bot packets, like the body stuff, you can't do that. And for my sleep cloak mask, you know, try not to give your eyes because they have alcohol in it, you know. And it's good to have sleep mask where you sleep. It smells real good, like cotton candy, which most men say when they taste mine, John down there and tastes like contain like a snack. And I ask those men if that good or bad, when they say stuff like that, you know. I'm gonna I'm fine. When they say, yeah, it is, good that it tastes like cotton candy when you fresh out the shower, to eat your China stuff, like junk food, you know. How like in the past I had a guy said, they could stop eating them for longer than 5 hours or so because he was only into that, or he think about like how he said to me. There was one time in the past that I shared my stuff. I'm being honest with you, and the other sleep myself, me, maybe I'll just get care after. Was so stupid, and I'm not even kidding. My new boyfriend says, because your ex did not treat you right, he's not giving you $99 million, he's not giving you a mouth job, He only gave you food, mint ice cream, and trunks. He not give you anything like future chewings and parts of stuff. Like he gave the comment and think all stuff. How because he shared the violence, and I would never share the violence like that. And it's sad that she was go to ticket where and I would never use to celebrate. He said, since he did not give you anything like he gave that shit, that he's gonna try to show me and love me more the way my ex did, you know. And then he'll help me buy whatever I want and whatever I need, while we live together in my new place when I get that apartment. And and, and he said I could have anything I want. And he asked that can we open business together, because he always wanted to open his own business, It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if he has a selfie wife, that works for both on the platform. And he said, since you asked to treat you out, he's gonna have to wait a long, long time because I'm gonna marry you and put a baby in, and I'm gonna spoil you the way you should be, like a queen. Because that girl is a simple one, but you're the real deal. And I see you more in your work, you're real authority, and you're good at teaching, you're good at, you know, sexually, way you posting picture or videos on your non platform that any man would like to marry you like that, you know, one lot of time stuff. And he's like, um, I'm gonna buy you everything you need and whatever you want, about you keep daddy happy, she's sex too, you know. And you can role play, how to do taboo or or either right like your ex did. I'm not like that. I mean I don't share my woman, I don't share my man like that. I'll do love college or love triangle. This is my new man. And and that's a matter. And I told him because I told him my new man. I don't care if he gay or not. And my new man said, "No, I'll class you straight." And that's a matter. We were like drunk or hot and sober. He just could still take care of me and we never do anything. And he would just encourage abortion because he wants kids. So and though my ex killed Sean and one, they think he got pregnant. And my new boyfriend is not into kids. And he's not into harming kids or pets or sacrifice them for money. That's not how you get money. That's a jealousy. And he said people can copy at work, whatever you want. You know me even maybe start my old crappy, for witchcraft work, supernatural help. And my new boyfriend is very understanding. Not just me as being a celebrity wife, even if I can't A-list. Remember work his son starts journey with me, and he said that he's pissed because my ass thinking nothing but food and mint ice cream and John. And he can come and be my ethic. Boss with my ex told me money is probably thinking I'm unworthy and everything after that person. And my new boyfriend said, you're worth it working. You got pretty praise it all and you're low key free, you don't do self love to try to cut back from work in Colorado. And and he will never sleep around. He's right around the court and of course the justice system because he's not like that. He's a good person. But I think as my ex want to come back, but even my new boyfriend said your ex gonna have to wait a long time. He's probably gonna die waiting like a skeleton because he should have gave you all the stuff. Said that hey ho, she was a nobody. You're somebody. You're the real deal. She's a simpleton wannabe. And I kind of agree with you. She was creepy. It's psycho. You know, you're gorgeous. You're beautiful. You're like a star, and it doesn't matter if you're not you're born with or not. I'm still or self or not. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna spoil you, and whatever your ex did not give you, I'll triple that. Even when we opened the set together. And I was shocked when my new boyfriend says that. Like I'm gonna treat you like a queen with loyalty. I don't treat either like you treat it. Then we're gonna get good karma, not bad karma. And I will never share your divine nature like that, and 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 I will personally protect you, even with dad guarding us, that I'll personally protect you from anyone. Then he wished she couldn't meet my ex because did not just thank him for my new man technique so we could get married, have kids, and build our house together. And he wants to thank my ex literally say, you fucked it up, dude. How many people get started back on forgiveness do something like that. Like you literally mess it up because I would give her anything you have not gave her because she gave that evil karma third party. Without the karma third party, so ugly teen, and you're not even really teen at all, and you're hard to be hard. Doesn't matter if you think or not. If you get a that shouldn't believe I still love you who you are, right? I mean, I love you for who you are because you have really praised it all. And voice why you did open up to yes, because you probably made up to text this Lord to come cheap through his phone. And I will never do that. You can check my phone anytime. I'll check yours too, I'm sure each other, you know. But I will never control my woman, And because my woman treat me like a king, I will treat her like a queen, I will never control her. Whatever my wife wants, what she gets, And I'm surprised when my new worker said that because, you know, because now he wants my ex was me if I choose finally showed up court. He wants to escape with death penalty charge. Convince himself that he's innocent. No, honey, you were not innocent. You used to be the real leader before you came with a follower. And share my divine gene. I mean, not just do black magic. My new boyfriend said he would never do anything. He said that since the dad's guiding us, God's guiding us, he would do whatever made me happy, and he not just got happy, and not just my mini family happy. He don't want nobody hate him, not even fans hate him. He don't want people to hate him, but the world to see. So he get Jimmy back to my ex work, and and he said he was giving me my ex, showing my ex, said, look, you treat her like she was nothing, and I'm gonna treat her like she's everything, and she be all mine. And even though you have HFP, me and my girlfriend don't have HFP. And we don't do that. We don't do cheating. We don't do anything with other people. I'm not like that. But whatever my wife wants, she gets, you know. I'm surprised my new boy just said that. And I'm asking you soon because, because a lot of people just hear that, you know. Because this guy could give me whatever my ex gave the Carmel third party female. Whatever my ex gave her, he's going to try to triple that, you know. Okay, when I told him Max gave her Maldive Island and $900 million, and the other money, that's 200K with restaurant and split chili and purse. Because she just car all that. And the watch, she's everything, council dolls, everything. And she was pregnant with 2 kids with now she throws the birthday paradise. I'm not paradise, just like my new boyfriend. My new boyfriend said, I'm gonna trip that, trip that. And what you have to eat, go chips together, We'll free lock it, go on both new old account, whether you're hacked or not. And they can copy our work and stuff. And now I'll do it down the everything. You've got a name plan trip and you can't block. Community books for job opportunity or if I never received communication about will if they block it. You can't delay their feet invisible because you can make possible into a possible. I could always do that. And at least I keep my hygiene up. I don't like these schools. I mean, the cheese about to fall out and stuff. The guy is sick from all the matches. It's hard to come from what they got to me. You know, even though they're fancy, but I give that to me in order to call it gone. You forfeit that right, God, not just me. My new boyfriend said I will never forfeit off the contract. I'm not got to. You know, and he's really anywhere the bad thing about me. And he's, he said when he finished working, Colorado, he's come back to Texas. He's gonna come over here and try. When we get the apartment, we're gonna live together, so we can build our first house. And you can see it through how rare something I am. As a future treatment for doing everything, what's good about. Moneybird is very understanding, not just with supernatural help, and he's gonna try to do it better than my ex did. I mean, this wannabe flourisher chip I was right from a cell phone. Like, keep doing that because it's not gonna happen. And it's like, where are you think? Every time I think Geist is straight salvage, they want to club that energy. Can you that? The thing don't always for a while long, not just because just walk. That's where my insight may would feel dark ashes, but when we're this good, pure energy, can lure somebody, and then that they just stop at the police try on their way to harm me. They wish I take money off the border and hide my money off the border. Then they realize they're gonna watch. They said bank account money on your name. All funds be transferred, into my account. But they guess the bank teller was a part of this mess. So she's like in trouble, you know. She helped the karma the female FX, get that money. Even with the fake fingerprints, me using my items, my personal items, that panty stuff. And this shows me magic. And my new boyfriend will never do that. Um, I have an old flame years ago when I was 18. He keeps popping up in the street, and my old flame wanted to see me because he never had closure on why we broke up. Even though they had, my current ex had a meeting in the woods by the bar. You go to setting free. You go artist store and it's just a crime. And West is on the way. Really. Because they could stay on the radar. See, if you take out the key, you also take out the parts. I mean the meanings. And and in this case, not just kites, as well. And not just the person, the last person. I'm assuming the karma female third party. If you check that out too, who's left is the whole chest of everything. Me, queen of all times. And that's why you get tissue behind the scenes. Here's a good question. Because Tada Tia is like to say, like, somebody asked, why do a photo shoot in LA, which is a Cali, 90 Texas? It's a good question. And I want to answer that question. Let me see. Mm. See, you can post why LA because not because it's harder one. Because they have more of a big scene than the one in Texas. Texas is more of a city and country and small town. And if you post it in Texas too, they still have many big scenes. So not just more traffic, more people. But Texas has more people like New York does. But when New York's mostly winter all around, cold winter all around. Why Precious? Well, I prefer Precious. Sometimes rather than taking on my fingers. If I were to pronounce a makeup brand, yes, it is far future. I will. Also, God said it could be tonight, past tense, and now she's all horoscope sign, earth, air, water, fire, sun. Um, under the moon, starlight, right on witchy hours between 12 and 5. Past the lunar eclipse is Picassated, Virgo, and Leo for this entire month, and not just full moon eclipse, and lunar and blood moon, core moon, this entire month, and all the way through October the 6th, 90 degrees weather, and but tonight is the full moon under country, not like the movie country. Like this country means match it and smell work and everything. Either pass it. I have use it for good or evil. And now just boost our power. Yeah. But and I think I did pass it. I've been at home and I just do it self love. You don't have to have sex all the time. You just practice loving yourself and self love. That's why you have to stay tight and loose when you get with somebody to be your favorite person. Or the sprinkle lazy bum wife, that does nothing. And when she kiss a call, that's not kind of life it is. It's just payroll. You see, see, English to end. Sorry, buddy. Okay, here's a new question. How to span your subconscious or conscious? And they're like practically the same thing when it comes to brain and body vibe. It would thought I out to anything in your middle, like a chini wish, grandma's mouth, a sour wish you need. Okay. You, you gotta know that when you eat cheese or water before you sleep and wake up, not to predict your own future and see the picture of your own depth, to everything. Um, there is sometimes caption, and your caption will tell simply what you're feeling for that day while you're sleeping, while you're running or not. And the worst case scenario is making it come true. Best case scenario, if you're happy with what you got, and then you'll be able to use your skirming, and that feeling fine. You know, it doesn't matter if it's heartbreaking or not. It's gotta be sick or what. When you can't just use it as an orchestra crime. Take what you get, think your above dollar or rules or law, and keep breaking up the before prices. I mean, dang, 30 laws before prices. I want to press every 30 laws before pregnancy. Do you think I would do popularity? For popularity, yeah, I would pretty much get away with it except celebrate. And then it comes to popularity. But I have a sweet record amongst people. Except that one restaurant because my mom owed me money. And she lied about me hitting her. That's why the court case got dropped. And then that's why the also protect server told her to pay back. The money she owed me. And they also just served that ball again. And she's going now thinking I'm either with the ex or somebody new. And my ex got mad because some psyche read told him she's getting married, having a new baby with somebody new. And my ex starts tripping. And it's like, I'm waiting to watch you break up with this. Now he's trying to date somebody new. And he does not like meeting somebody new because this new person treat him like shit, like the way comedy female third party does. And they're both blackmailing him. Which I find hilarious comment on how much this is so good sorry guy because it's getting myself she's really showing me myself you know. And then this new guy's like body compliment too. I think my new boyfriend passed out. And they're still trying to hack along here. These people are like very, very obsessed. Like even though he tried to check his screen and he's free tried to check his friends is hot. Crazy. I'm sorry to you. You got the seven. What can I do to mommy? I'm not the blue. I might see my feelings on you. Mommy, so much fun. What do you think I ever felt before? You drive me crazy. I just can't sleep. I'm so excited. I'm into the crazy. Oh, that feels alright. I can get up. You keep me up all night. So today, Sean me crazy. I see Usher you got about now she's crazy by Britney Spears and that show song with R. Kelly will be gunning and and the other day it was Backstreet Boy like she loved me and Usher you got it bad. And I will be there about Britney Spears. And the guy said every time you see the song, to keep love on energy away, when you see high vibrating, it was actually intentional when you see the song. And that's it. And I had my coffee for days. Cinnamon coffee, you know. Where I'm here to make it eat. So I just Chloe cinnamon on the door. Hey, Zachary. How are you, Zachary? When I asked, I'm almost on YouTube, Zachary. When I asked my boyfriend if I could buy 1,000 of lost mail in the post office, he said he doesn't know if that's legal or tested, but if it is, that I get what I want, You said we could get whatever if you want to like to continue to do kind of clean the first your job. You can buy anything you want because you have to get it anything, but I will, because I will never need you to sell the parts like most people would. Because I'm not like that. And I was like, appreciate it because it's sweet. I joke it. Me, I never found the need to win dumpster diving. Even if I did, usually it's mostly in trash. You see mostly stuff that's dirty away that they don't use anymore that still works. Like out of the like this amount of makeup or whatever. And but you also see coupons. And coupons will save your booty to the coupons, You cut your grocery bill in half. Right. Now I have like now I have people getting pissed off through Turkey car reading. Like the man when my ex third party female commenting when doing to me. I said the five female cut jobs the one amateurs are quick too. And we got check about change, but and I found it sweet when one of them Turkey readers was showing flowers to me. I didn't know about flowers, Doesn't matter what it is. I judge. And I'm like reading there's 7 hours ago reading, and I skipped an apple tree cinnamon coffee was present. Where's that making that picture? Sorry to the desk. And then usually purified stage, the whole reading with the light candle, that like smell like pick up my energy through the thoughts, they come upon all the angels through the reading, and not just Holy Spirit and God. See what that's when you good turkey when it's not the bad ones. You don't want to have demon judgment. Hi, hi, Josh, hi, Alice, Harry, Gardo. Usually they ask Holy Spirit to come through in the message, and I they shovel the card 3, 4 times, and sometimes Spirit will let you answer. The Holy Spirit will let you answer when it gets on my energy. Was it when something bad posted by other people besides me, and usually there's super off church leaders, and then she cut the video short. Like they were so pissed. You can't blame the person that's pissed. Has a shot. I think target last team. D got the tenor for that. I have a boyfriend who respect that. Um, so what? You want to be banned? See, my mom comes on, you're gonna be banned. Watch. Take a shot. The radio, beginning of the radio says the ads have a lot to say to you, but you're not saying anything back to him. When he comes to start, call my start point female. See, I knew she's a whole the nurse up when he talks to you about it. No parts did. People can think what they want to think. If you want crazy, you can solve it crazy. Okay? I don't care. Okay? Anything that's broken to answer when somebody has a name. Anyway, I'm starting to stop. Even though I was protecting my peace and my energy, now I always clap back this straight savage. He's in his mind, in his head, and that if I'm unbothered about the whole thing between him and her, you know, guys look awesome. I knew how son all of a sudden changed your heart because I felt the heart and want to be my friend. I'm sure of that. How Renee, welcome back to your girl. How much will be? She's not going to give her any time of day because I later goes to the ex. Is that what somebody needs? Then I find it common. My ex checked that group, Discord groups, Snapchat group, like she's off limits. I mean, how the heck we're from? She could give this chick think I'm off limits, but this other chick's not. It's like a, new team. Like it's common. And I can see my cheerleaders upset. I just cut off life short, like, Oh, now my ex would be calling me to like something. But I don't give her the time of day because they were being sneaky. Want to cut back. My son. I mean, Target's, Target leaders read my inching well, very well, spot on. Oh, he wants to read bitch. You do it all over again. I think it's upset because I'm a father and he says what makes it work. And I just want to try a different approach. Like I can spot inching. Even as a knowledgeable witch, she can spot that. You know, even as a fifth psychic bloodline in my family, you can spot that. My way, even with their outside of demon form. Because demon form stuff like white fish and lavender, similar to white egg smell. As a matter of fact, practically one, just spell that with Holy Spirit activating chips. That's strict. Or your fighter's going to spiritual court, Jill. What she like? The spiritual court was on all day with my ears. I think you pissed off with the audience and God. I messed with that. I had. They're doing what they wanted to. They want hard the heck out of you. I'm telling you. I must be that. Especially my blood on. They'll flip your tape off. Never seen me. If you see normal people flip tape off, watch you watch the dead dust it. Flip the tape off while they're pissed. One dead dust it. Those who will watch the human person that flip the tape off. Dads to flip the table harder than the human being, it's, you piss them off. Like, no, insects, you would put that off. Hi, Chaz, hi, B, hi, man, hi, Charlotte. Like, you piss off the dad, they ain't clean when it comes to blood on. Mess with the blood out, they'll come out to you. Thank you, Charlotte. I am, thank, hey, David. Now they want to play nice. Please. Thank you, Charlotte. How's she gonna want to come back to me after playing me? Well, no. You got with that shit. No, they come back to me. Like, wake the heck up. Dad gone and they ain't gonna like that. I get that. Especially with the seat there guard behind me right now, right in my window. Would you piss off the dog man, the other horse? It's over. Even Messina, it's over for y'all. I mean, literally, now she's got. Sorry, Charlie, I don't get it. I get on man. I was with it. I hate. Now my that's being said, I'm regretting it. The- Like this, he planned this for the start. Now if she beats the chick, set him up like that. He beat. I feel like I need to get some more popcorn. It's getting communal. Everybody's pissed off. Turkey car readers. Uh huh. You mess with somebody's itchy like mine, Tina Careers get me pissed off. I can see I can throw Tina Careers in cheek while watching her live streaming on YouTube. She's pissed. I can feel her in cheek. She's like angry. She's like, what the fuck this dude and her mess with this collective? Like, I ain't playing. Like, I'm pissed off. I can feel her in cheek. She's like pissed. You know. Hamilton was a good self that was a good much situation. Now she being angry because when my aunts and that shit did towards me, they're like they're ready to flip the table. Like the devil would flip the table. Same thing. But getting HIV was part of the karma. His body, his lips. Woman, would you buy lips? You think of them sexually, you know? What about you, Kate? When I was trying to sleep earlier before I drink coffee tonight for work, my mom's cat woke me up while I was sleeping. And normally, when I was almost deep sleep, that cat woke me up. It was a wild cat. I mean, all I see is an orange cat. It's supposed to be wild. It's not feral dog. Now, Margarita is getting me more pissed because she's saying the ants loves me, and they don't the next day because what I post online. Because I'm way too powerful than him, way too powerful than her. You spoke well, now she's on physical art too, and she's saying the ads in her are acts like musical high school crap. You know what? You're just playing a game, and that's not even cool. And you mess with the collective, you know. And that's not even cool. You especially you're always cheating, like both y'all cheating, and she's not even cheating, and y'all. And now she's gonna get more pissed. And she starts cussing and cussing, cussing, and he was skip dates and everything. And she's showing up court pretending me to keep me out of the trial, you know. And she said, make that sense, you know. And he's going so hard for it behind my back. It's ridiculous, you know. And she got even more pissed. She's saying, my ex is blaming everybody, think low to himself. No, it was ridiculous and annoyed because he thinks that it did to other women and men, especially me. It breeds childish crap into that mess. Even when he first became the main ringleader before he became follower. And now he wants to get back with somebody that's good because he lost it all. Money and all. Like to find something else to do. Somebody to cut it. Calling them stupid. Not getting howling all after very unsure. And then they couldn't stop my girl business because they're keep worrying more about me. And he's literally skinny Reedy got on me because they're not like they were fist to him. They were not stopping nosy. It went from match jealousy to sex stalking. You know. Now she then got and she went pissed her off even more. Took a reader. And you know, because I moved on. I was back. Actually, I see Holy Spirit for more, and they keep throwing platinum matches for me, and they knew he was cheating, and she was cheating. I didn't think I wouldn't deal with that, but like, no, cuss it, and cuss it, and cuss it. Hi, Chili still in, doing match with everything else, and doing meta playing for me. She said, please, for the love of God, Clancy, do not give him a second time of the day or even a second look toward the edge. Look and telling the edge, get your shit together. How many so good stuff that because they can listen so much. Okay. Because he's not committal. Because I was committal. And I have working out. And he still works for that stuff. And he's tripping. The way this has been left. Turkey readers has been left. Now the turkey readers cussing through the whole live stream on YouTube. She's really pissed. This is what my ex did. Everybody's coming on. It's pretty intense to me. The comrade months start fighting the ex over me. I will do love cycle on calling, and I'm way too healed for that. You guys, they should not go this like I do. I should. What about y'all? Hi, Alex. I feel bad for this territory. She's pissed, screaming and cussing, screaming and cussing. This is what my ex did. She cut her life off. Like she's pissed. I mean, really pissed. He mastered territory career, and they're like, we my energy. He pissed off at what other people did to me. Like, bro, what? You know what I'm saying? Let's be real honest here. You fuck with me, and wants to every character readers to be pissed. And that every week you pick up that when the Holy Spirit tells them what's my inches like. Not Jordan, twice, and Gary Alex. She may not be again. I mean, I like her nails. She got her nails done for the reading with cute blue nails. It's blue pink with a little bit diamond. She inspired me to go get my new nail because, after I get my done nails done, I check her. Let's just see what she picked up this time. She was so pissed off with my ex-boyfriend's energy. She was so pissed off. She cut her life short, you know. Apparently, God said in the reading, beginning of the reading, there he says, "Don't worry about it. You know what's going on. Instead of instruct you on the behind the background. God the Most High. He said, don't worry about it. You know, stop worrying about it. You know, stop speaking about the section, about the ex, the karma studies, take care of it. Without their like diet, you know. Without the ads keep making them lies about me for no reason, keeping me as away from me. I share happy day, BD stuff. Music. On the most high wants me to be silence. Mm-hmm. God said, be quiet. I got you, boo. Ain't telling me get some sleep, you know, get some more rest. Go to bed. I love when God tells you go to bed. You're crying to silence. You got it. Alex. That's so sweet, God. Tell me to be quiet, go rest. You know, well, I guess I'll take God's advice, you know, go rest and stuff. Be silent, but stuff to just worry about myself. They're just working on the background. It's crazy. But God, like God tells you to be quiet, you know, take care of it. Just go to sleep. You know, it's hilarious. God tells you that. Comment on, but he's right. I'm not going to argue with God. Literally, if you argue with God, you're in trouble. How cute. God said literally, stop putting your hand on it and let him take care of you. That's what he already knows that goes to X. You know, I love how God told me to do. He's dead in my life. I, Asia, now God telling me to say, calm down. He's so funny. He said, go everything's going my favor. Whether it's finance, child, money, and marriage. And that was sweet. Nah, he's so sweet. We got you. Just go take a nap, go rest and stuff. Just stop speaking on it. Like, it's funny. But that's so sweet. Yeah, tell you what to do. Gotta like that. Absolutely. So, yeah. that's, the guy said, turn your pain into money making wherever you go out. Then turn your pain into money making, and that should be your passion. Just speak on it. I myself. And and I'm laughing. We gotta tell you what to do. That was funny. Just comment. He also said go rest. You know. But wherever you pain you have turn into money. And he's right about that. So like for real, he's right. Turn my emotion into money. He's actually smart. Nice key like that. Ew. Comment third place in love with me. You should say same sex to me. Sorry, I'm not gay. I'm constantly straight, babe. I'm strictly secret. Seriously, how should you love with me? I should become my new boyfriend's energy where he works. Oh shit. How many circles are there? What you guys message? So tell me, calm down, we got you. You need what to tell you, calm down, got you. I'm like, uh-huh, I got you, Jack. If God said calm down, I got you. Well, and Spirit said, let it out, turn your pain, your emotion, it's your money making kid change, learn, you know, or even cry it out, saying it and stuff. Turn your business, it's your money, make it. If you turn your emotion, how you feel, how I would make you. Just don't hold it in. Don't hold in emotion. Let it out. Fly out. You want to live stream and whatever. Hot instant talk about live stream. YouTube and me. And it's kind of funny, comical. That's what like say, I got this. Turn your pain. It's your money. You know, money making. I mean, but Lord patient and same time. The trust in the most high with that. Well, blue strawberry. Blue strawberry usually. If you don't know anything about blue strawberry, and Michael, how's your doing? If you don't know anything about blue strawberry, it may be fruit that turns blue, and the strawberries not only give your glowy skin to refresh your age when you eat them in the morning, it's about your savage chamber and not just energy to positive ways and make them what due to lack of motion, right? So blue strawberry is specifically for how to handle the way you feel and try to let it all out. And you just gotta turn that motion to pain acting, turn it to power and not just fuel and money the way to let it all out, you know. Alice has Salvador and I'm Mr. Yes. So yeah. especially if you tell the truth, they're lying, But if you be a cold, straight savage, and if you've got pain, it's money, And it doesn't matter how many times people try to ban you off social, you're still losing it, you know. And they're stalking my every move. They're sure it's about me or them, they're just curious about it. No matter how hard they try to cop to work, after all. Hey, BD, welcome back. Heavy D, can you hi David. Heavy D, can you ban L Paso starting to hack? And then she's like getting pissed because my ex acts like not committal. Like he wants to be single and he don't want to do love track or poly anymore. I don't want to be single to start do off his wild things, you know, like you could do. And the spirit's like tell the ex stop worrying about tell your coworkers to stop and tell your coworker or your friends or whatever. Tell your curry ads that the female, which is me, collective. Stop telling people about her. It's going to be interesting her hoodie age. And then we have child moment hits him. This is causing chaotic. Talk about nitpick thinking. Chase Larry crash you out and Trump. Is he not going to not see the results? Because you're basically working against yourself. It was God was giving a warning. That's it. That's it. Like, yeah, should focus on himself. The divine female collective should focus on himself. Not just the karma of the female dark party should focus on himself. You know, I don't mean to heal that way, but we should feel it. That tell other people because other people should be interested in the same girl you're in. Now I'm gonna tap this track. I try. And the experience says that he lost a lot of weight. I mean, so did I too. But he's been depressed and obsessed at the same time with his anger. And then he became obsessive stalking. And he started crying on top of that. Hi, Janet. That's so. Why would you go chasing somebody else before you're trying to worry about the same person? Mm. And the spirit literally says, stop this crap, Like, literally, stop obsessing with this shit. You're never going to get her back the way you've been acting, you know? Thank you, BT. BT, I need to complete all 30 of Pico cards. And get and literally have and he's literally piercing himself. He needs to feel it. It's not just on spiritual and physical level. You know? And God's like it's God Holy Spirit said there's nothing you can do it. Taking my off of it, you know. Literally. And the Spirit said, you already with somebody else, you already won, you know, you know. And literally, she said, go with Teddy swim because that's the energy she picked out of mine and my ex, you know. And not just have it peace of mind, you know. They can be they have run. Spirit's like, I got you, girl, you know. Y'all just like, literally, got just hushing out, you know. I mean, I, you know what's the funny part? Normally, I'm a peacekeeper because it doesn't matter whether I forget or not. You know, technically, and spaghetti. You know, before I don't love my ex anymore. That I want to spare his life for reason. For not for him to work on his karma for what he got wrong to me. But gosh, like my most I was like, hell no, we're not saving your ex life. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't wipe him off the face of the earth. You know, I'm having little give it sense of little give it a serve back as a miss so mercy and I keep catching her. And then it's just like I'm not gonna also spare her life either, you know what I mean? Because you're already in your north node, they're in their south node. And going to the horse goes south, that, you know, that as soon as the combat starts where it goes with somebody new and you're already with somebody new, he needs to be with somebody new, Haniki, however. See, they were like, we're supposed to heal, pay off the karma and stuff. Like, I already pay off it, I'm already healed, I like to do. And basically, they were like, the most high God, there he says, they don't want to do the work, let's not die for the work, you know what I mean? Like the devil, so we can't even have it. So it's just like, y'all, these guys like, y'all all through, y'all tripping, you know? And was, I remember, Oh, he was planning to end things with hearts and come out wide. So I'm doing good now, and I'll chuck money stuff and chuck still my engine share with somebody on. Then come back to that. So I'm not stupid. And even with the witch in me, we're not stupid. We're just smarter than you think they could be. Let's see. They can catch you in there. I'm putting much very multiple cards. And I can't believe the bank teller was a fraud with stolen my trust fund money. And she knows she's like going to jail for that. And they're all keep their penny. And I'm the last one standing up. Not even funny anymore. And they're not laughing anymore. Now that's why my ass comes back. Because he wants to be paid off the car right there. He thinks I could ain't actually he'll him. You know. That's why I forced God's opinion. You know. That's what Dad was stealing the car. They get beat me. Heavy D. Could you click on the Bigo car on my live? See all the 30 gifts I need it? I need to complete all of it within the 10 hours. If they picked up. That's it. I paused. Let me search something. Let me search Cherokee and then witchcraft next. Maybe I'll do a reading another day. Something new. If I feel like it. All week. Here we go. Let's do the Cherokee car reading. If I'm anything, sorry for funny. If I'm anything like the Silent Killer, if I'm NC, he'd be so much into horse scrub signs, like the Cherokee car reading, you know. If it's a good energy, not evil. All you have to do is purify station with the candle and ask I angel and Holy Spirit to protect you, and not just God through you. Then I found out the comment third party do not only do we fancy on my ex and me, especially when me and ex are killed together. Now she not because she wants to wear my skin. You see, as a divine and G power, that's too powerful. And so it caused a huge trauma today, and he's staring there trying to protect me from her. You know. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So he's like beat her up. Yeah, he's putting everything leaning hand on me. I'll show. Let's just click on this one. This was 4 hours ago. I'm supposed to catch my new boyfriend 4 hours ago. See what it says. Not much so. Market Bug live stream. How that's. experience. It's a training her mostly about great constant drama and chaos. That's like crazy to do that. I bet it's. See, if you let me pause this. Because you cannot undo that mask. You do that, especially when it comes to unconditional love. You put F5 tornado causing trauma and chaos to unconditional love. You can't undo that because tornado destroys it in half, and you can never break that back. Especially when unconditional love shines it out and that in the nature and can do that mess. Like you can't, especially when it comes to being creative in love. To work together. It doesn't matter if it's a initiative project. That he wish she could do under everything she could daddy get one thing you want to visit. Now he wants to offer it after he gave her. Now he wants to offer me now. So that block his energy out. So he stops me on, he's curious about everything I want to do. Then he wants to go back to where he was. And make, you know, what can he make it do to make it stronger, go back to where he was? You could ask this question. That's right, he's in love again. And when he tried to keep me stuck in private struggle, God would first it back to him, make him stuck in private struggle the way he did that to me. That if he would God started to spend the time getting over to her instead of being loyal to her, so she would cheat his shirt, divide her she would never really like thrown away. We should totally disrespect. No matter how you live a different life, my John. It doesn't feel the same way it feels with her, like it feels with me. She does nothing and I does it all. And this on my apple design. I said, go ahead, take 100 pictures. Say you're gorgeous all over again on New York. So they want to keep the stacking non-communal relationship with her. So the end of just go forward with her. And he wants to continue to love me, that you can love me, want to continue to work on myself. that he was pissed at like a Keith State kid that hugged that inch, and then he first on fire too, you know. He's like, I would have to own me, brought back the new me. I'm no longer the inch anymore. And he's like pissed off that inch it, you know. And I'm not getting access to way stuff. And he slowly tried to forfeit his own needs, but not mine. That's why he tried to play this little game. When he gets his gotcha bar without first just across them, where you look. And he claimed the life we used to have was real, but not with the other chick. He was just a money maker. Because there were for two different worlds. Where's your background? So he tries to scare off the dance. I want to be with me. That she's about it all form, which I am, body all form. But the other girl is body all form. And he wants to know anything to fit the connection. You could either be on the same page, you know, with me, not just go along. They do it best he can, let him know how in the moment, not just technique part. That's why I try to do it all the other three. I'm a curry with some money in. You will get it like that, got even more man, and you can really jealous, and scurry and possessive. Not just through up to down. And you can understand what Bill Live needs. It's like life goals, you know. But now already went to transportation lab, you know, they challenge it all. You know, people start saying I look like an angel. That's looks like angel. John. You know I'm not like a home record. He wants to know if he could go back in time and past to the first day we met each other, you know. If he was upfront and honest in the beginning that even though changing past you can't alter it, you will only not only speed up the fear if you go back in time. But he wants to know no matter what he got so bad, I tell you, you know, he was so scared to take text and message, you know, that when we fixed what he'd gone, that he should have like divorced her, you know, in the beginning, that he felt out support that I don't even want him anymore. He sounds crazy to him, mind you. That he didn't want me to move on. Then he says, I don't want you to feel some kind of way. You feel I'm a convenience to your life, coming back to your life. Anything you regret, prioritizing mutual wealth status over real love connection. No, with the emotional connection. It's not just exchange of benefit. It has to do with the relationship, love connection. And it was toward treat the lightness of darkness in my thoughts when it comes to dedicated with relationship and its action. You know whether you're spiritual allocated or not, worth a couple of year reward. Is my where you move to letting crowd exploring the kindness, resource, when I was purple, they think about fixing himself because he don't want to track me down. The more I grow up, the more upset he was. And then my new boyfriend be like that. He's all jealous. He kind of wanted me to see what the heck we want. He didn't know what Leo was all about. You know, and I should go Lord to y'all. And he thought getting with water sign Scorpio was about money. See, I knew it. He knew her for the money. But when he was with me, I, I was about the money. But I was working to build money. And she didn't want to be about the money. She just want to miss money. You know, she didn't want a job. She wanted to be raised from. Now my ex asked me, are we still doing no contest or can I pull up? They're like, and he tell everyone he loves me. They're like going crazy because he couldn't live with the line anymore. Anybody hates her, he don't love her anymore. And they keep reading out my name every time we fight. And you go through pretty life, you know, and I'm super confident, But God said I have options. And then he basically you push it up to my hand. Also, though, he's more stressed. Though, I have her heart. I'm not mean. Although he's more stressed, how the edge is acting. When I move on, he said, God's like, wait a minute. Why are you acting that way? I mean, you didn't want the chick at first. Try to take her to body and she share with somebody else. You try to steal from her. You cheat on her. And you just show anything. Now you want her back and you're crying and whining. And you ask me to give you a second chance. Well, she don't even want a second chance with you. And why would I put you back in her path? You know? And now you want to pull up. And now you say you love her, you don't love her, you do love her. You're giving your head, dude. And you're like, thank you, BB. You, you get your feelings here, but she's sober. I like you. You're just hot on meth, and you use the black magic type of tantra. And now you don't use black magic. You need some karmatic female dark party. You need some black magic tantra because you don't want to die anymore. Thicker, and your teeth fall out. And it's getting so much readings done on me. Literally readings on me. Literally. Find out what's my next boot. It could be there at the same time. Even if you take the Brian, you know, if people start freaking out right now, I'm going to talk to you and put it in the future. But he doesn't understand. I'm not a sloppy seconds, and I'm not a backup option, you know. And I'm not. I mean, okay. And then when the newborn series get triple what my ex gave her, you know, they did not gave me, it's gonna probably push the ex even more worse. He's gonna feel like even more guilty, you know. Then one of the readings I read says not just the curry eggs want to get back to your life, you also have Daddy K, House Lock Tap X. Don't have any how closer with you either, just like the curry eggs. You telling me two different X once back in my life. And they both don't have closure with me. Well, I already have closure with both that I move on. Like they want to know, you know, but I did treat like the past lifetime X, you know, not just the curry one, you know. Past lifetime X, it's like you just you just want to talk, you know, said you'll be there for my wedding day, you know, and you want to be fighting my wedding, you know. You just want closer to see where I feel it. You don't even know the curry is stalking. Very works. But the past lifetime X want to protect me from the curry X. You know, even though yourself are X, you know. You don't think the curry X did what it did was cool. You know, I don't mean shared about you. You don't think that's cool either. Cross back my cat stalking. And the new board mind don't think it's cool either. You know. So you literally want to meet all my ex that's still alive, that dead, that's raw. You will do that. That's now the curious was taught. Now it's like, which you have a set karma, you know, not because getting HIV was part of their karma, you know, even though she's the one who gave it that. Because I don't do SVP, you know, I'm sensitive. Um, Now he's tripping. You know, Mark's scared reading. He was where I'm doing what I'm doing, where I'm online now. Thank you, Thomas, and how strong. Have all right back. And his friends literally like tell him, don't talk to her, you know, to me literally, and stay the heck away with the other shit, you know, that concerned. If she's starting with somebody new, I think it's like too late for you. Guys, as the car starts like blackmailing him. See, I don't blackmail. If I wanted to lose a bitch, I was just supposed where I'm pissing off. And then I'm taking BP. See, and Leo woman, we lose sweet bitch in a good way, not an evil way. We're supposed. And even though they care less about his dirty little secret, don't you suppose that? But if you're an entrepreneur, which you're not, You did so much damage to a woman. She would do a TikTok's works. That's what Leo's all about. Scorpio's works Scorpio. And the Scorpio about her, you're introducing her. You only one wants to correct the edge that. It's just gonna make it worse. You know? Using her for the money, but she was a lazy bum. She didn't want to work. And now you gotta do want Troy working. You know, that way we go out. You know, life goes. You know, and she don't want to do that. She's using him for money. But she, when she sees that, he thinks, oh, she. And now he's like, knowing that she set him up for everything. And now he's like, he needs feelings. Like, can I come back? Can I come back? Fix that stuff. You know. And it's like getting readies and readies and readies. So they keep chatting about my house. You know. Even when I'm mixing it great. And, and he says everything's a mess. That was the only piece they have left. Interesting. Where you think about how mama was about. Where you think about anything that she only when I shift through the behind. When you resist it. Like how you pray for yourself, I eat your divine miracles of this. You're all about. See, the dream I have was where the post this morning when I woke up. You know how I'm always trapped to Brokis free experience, why stallion, wars. One was with white hair, one with young man, both white, female and male. But the guy said at the bar, you know, Larry says, these are married, divorced, you know, they're getting married and stuff, you know, there has to be white, right? The body unit, angel shopping, you know, we're white about purity, you know, innocence, right? So then I knew I was getting married anyway. So and then he was started planning in things with the third party to come out. I'm already knew Dominic was like he thought mom major grow up and then that's why they're like beating out, you know. How jobs work that. He's already ready to work with West Virginia or not. Not because they could stay in later. Now they're doing like tissue behind the scenes. Wah, kind of stuff. Uh, don't burn me like that. I'm gonna put that chubby movie. I have finally feeling today, and I'm not. Even though Chalmers is being here today, where it's possible and make good time moment. I have like literally funny feeling today, like seven. I mean, there's gonna be major trauma fight. Even though they were beating over her, like a no good people. But he was that she was break by his friend, but not by him. Now all his friends want me to. I think it was her too. Said they have HIV, I don't, you know. And not good. Okay, now. Let's see. Too much trauma, girl. Clap your hands, all you nations. Shout to God with Christ joy. How awesome the Lord most high. The great King all over earth. We are. He subdued nation under us, people under our feet. He chews our hairs for us. The bride of Jacob, Rudy Blah, Leah as the LAH. God has been Amen shout to joy. The Lord and Amen the shouting of trumpet. See praise to God. See praise. See praise for the King. See praise. For God is the key of all art. See to him a blessed praise. God reigns over the nation. God sings on his holy throne. The number of nations circles. As people of God, Abraham, the key of earth belong to God. He is greatly sought. Without this sling now, stick her on each block. What BD, actually number one on this live stream. Now number three. But if you fill up the bingo card, all 30 of them, you probably be the most giver. You already a bouncer, you know. My mom, I'm me, I think about. And the guy said rest some more, so I guess I'll do that, rest some more. Send a prayer for sleep, and we'll send a prayer when I wake up in. I think I'm gonna take a nap, instead of taking 9 minutes, teacher message stress, right? So I'm taking a nap, 4 hour nap, and then go sleep again for another 8 hours in my 9 minutes. Send a prayer to sleep time where I sleep away and work in between jobs. So, so this Sunday and Monday, actually one more night for Tuesday, for 3 days a week, every week, till the sleeping house closed. It's gone, ain't gone, you know. See if I have more place to prime in or even for more place for a house. Uh, don't let the alcohol irritate your eyes and your sleeping house. So don't get near your eyes, you know. We should watch stuff, similar to massacre stuff, even with too much clubs. Um, and because the sleep mask has alcohol in it. And the thing is that with sleep mask thing, you know, about to put sleep up shit. I'm just going to shower, shave tomorrow, and she, hi Anthony. But the sleep lotion shower, which knock you out like baby lavender female stuff, about $30 for it. That's by the word, which is brackets and back with lower my archery helper finish look tomorrow. The 50 we create 50 look, you know. So, when I get all places stuff, I always used to empty show what products been using for that month stuff because I kept going over there my mom. She always would chest it out, throw it out, and use stuff that. So she got put my hair up. I keep. everybody. Let's see for one word today's. Today's. Mm, and I'm probably saying up prayers. First, taking that. Well, you guys work for I know this very well. I appreciate you because she made me in amazing work for that. What you got is work for another very well. That's a Pleasant Park, which allows you smile and joy in the motherfucker of an international Bible person. You know, the word today is beauty. So, how do beauty look different to you after reading this version? Well, we choice sympathies in life that focus on arguing, greed, selfish, greed, and jealousy, and don't like together whether you're immigrant or not. Then we look at it as a cash cow. We get better at life, and you won't block your own blessing and miracle in that way. Talk about somebody else that way, you know. We have far more happy, you know. How many ways it off? If you bring Leos back there in the quarter and they're not you morphine, take it out or you know, because you're gonna make yourself like suicidal by messing with Leo. Because it's like a suicide mission when you fuck with Leo. You know how many don't give yourself that because the social mercy. See, messing with Leo, it's not messing with how I describe it. Messing with Leo, it's not messing with fireworks explosion. It blow up, you know. T-top sparks, hot sovereignty. But if you mess with Scorpio, she will take the grunt to death to us or to grave. But you take herself in and the whole Leos don't. They just spare your life and walk away. Like you're like that part of karma. And then Leo only needs to revenge as a crunch revenge. That's supposed to all you turn into secret that you can care less about. But the one to see as Leo's about spotlight. Scorpio is not about spotlight, she just to know about it. That's really messed up. Especially if you this matter if you Gemini, air sign or Capricorn or Sun, or you're a fire sign like me, Leos, or watch sign like Scorpio. You're learning messed up when you think when you listen to other people's opinion, you don't need validation except for God's validation and yourself. The more that you need to heal yourself and get rid of the old you, then not the outdated belief and focus on the new you for the new belief, you know. Take that way. And God gives, you can take that way too. You know. You get no protection in the spiritual realm as well as the physical. And once you think you're above God, the Most High, once you think you're above the rules of law, no matter how many you broke, you got squeak, clean like the schools, the Most High will say, let me show you and reverse that and triple that. On cross me and down it up, heck up, you know. And since I passed my test, do the mood tonight, cut your one, which simply a test where if you're not going to use now, you can be good at either not boosting your power. And you pass that test, you'll level you up with sparkle rating. The more you level up, sit with your video game, well, the more you level up sparkle rating, art, set on physical realm, The more you level up the spiritual world, then you elevate your body. You know, you, you pass that, go upgrade your level. And so far, I'm on level 70 in the spiritual world. You know, upgrading more. I'm now a soul master in the spiritual world, not just an absent angel master. And when I get to the level more, that's when I get more gifts, more power in the spiritual world. You know, dollar it up. You already dollar up to 7,000. Don't dollar up to 10,000 or more, or even 100,000. And when you get the head of a town moment, it's about to make the possible. You forget about it. The only time I know town moment here, when I hear the food, I shout it's what you never mess with the spiritual world, not this one. God don't mess with that stuff. If you want to be sad, get that allergy system for God in heaven. There's fiery gates, you can do what you want, lost it all. But you have don't. And you die, can't even fly up there either. No much chatting. I think about any of my YouTube live, because I got paid up there. And people, and it's not like my first radio. I don't mean witchcraft at all, supernatural everything. I mean, no wonder a teacher always believed I was cheating at school. But I never cheated. I'd get them in my sleep and wake up. I didn't have these books. We got two read books. But what's written and what's not written, Google stuff is now on Netflix and everything. 2 years later. And the teacher asked that. And he believed that I was cheating. And if I wasn't, I had supernatural help. But the ghost kind of helped me out at the end. And that's how you know the natural born witch bar. If you go back to the beginning of my live streaming on the YouTube, you'll see what the signs of the natural born witch do. Not just the moan and the birthmark for witches to have. Not just dimples and freckles the witches have. So yeah. So and not just got belly spots and things. You pick it up energy. And when she spot that a mile away, these demons, if you have a Holy Spirit ask for you have expel demons a mile away, then it makes the pain. So they have to be under the fan the whole time. Like where you're awake or sleep, smell it. Even with demons come to your house, you keep this, it's succubus, they're sex love demons. However what they do, they don't care. See, demons' penis is not like human penis. If you watch Men in Black, like the English demon, same thing as demons, tip textbook. I've seen. It's that something pretty to see. Me. Also, I mean, I would, I'll show you what he looks like. But don't get me wrong. I got this. Okay. Got this. If I can, check this out. Here's the pen. Okay, I'm a troll. I'm a troll. I'm gonna be best a troll like how Sam said. Okay. I'm a troll with Demon Dig was that. And trust me, you're not gonna like it. And I'm a Lori chocolate with Demon Dig was like. Then I'll shove their tongue. The first one shove Demon Dig. I'm gonna show you what Demon Dig looks like. And then I'll show you the their tongue. Because the reason why I'm gonna show you the demon tongue, because this demon tongue, what would it do? Sex, ritual, chaotic magic, and like whether in the woods or on the hay, or on the metal bed, black metal bed, similar to finish bed, like right back to the one thing 1920s. So even way back to 1800s. Uh, if the thief has been around and know you where you're approaching on, they can spot and they can trunk women like they do with date rape chunks. And this simple tongue they use with their tongue, not your only lick the clean, their vagina part or penis. Um, they also lash the tongue, triple it up, dilate it up on the nipples in circling motion. Make the mold the work daddy. Be like the work daddy. Most men like that work too, not just demons. So this civic tongue, not just the demon thing I'm just gonna show you. And keep the demon thing. It could be either red or black color. It could be small or 10 feet tall. And I'm gonna show you tongue. The tongue looks like snake-like tongue. And they're like lashy on the nipple. Make a woman they drawn to the sex ritual, chaos mansion, you know, as the evilness, try to breed demons, babies in them. The guy said, we can't allow them to go back to the same woman they raped, because we don't curse that in the, and they have it. They're going to kill the woman after she gave birth to the child, but they're going to allow the baby, make the baby turn blue with the Seymour. So I'm gonna show you one. First, I'm gonna show it on YouTube what demon deep private parts look like in a time. So, so look, I'm gonna show you, and then I'm showing meaning. And match this the black color or wet color with the demon. You keep it. Okay, I'm gonna show you two. Okay, here's the snake-like tongue where they lash it on the nimbus. Here's the demon balls what it looks like, you know, and it has 6 Teslas in it, as you did. That's it, okay? And that's how they do sex ritual when they strike a woman. Now I'm gonna shove this on me in the last thing too. Hi, Allie. Hi, Carl. This is Demon's time, it's the snake rod. It's demon balls and the 6 Tesla, and it's just like there. And that's what it looks like through the sex ritual. Okay, I'm not sick. I'm gonna show you again. And imaginary black color, red color demon, where there's small is 3 feet tall or 10 feet tall. And they can do gangbang, mutual, up to 40 people and the most, or to hunt you. In the woods or on the hay or on a metal bed, get these women pregnant through the right tipper, whatever you want to call it, and to cannot match sex with to bring them to the world. If a guy unlocked them through the childbirth, I think get baby, and they allow to touch baby blue, so the baby cannot be forced demons. They're not angels divine being like me. Serious like which good, which not bad, which like this warlocks demons. The 1800s or now new ones in the modern war now. With our new age movies with features coming. I call. So, and what I saw, it might be scary, disgusting, but it's true. That's in true. And it's also real, dog. And you get out of trouble if you have keep top power like I do. Out of trouble anywhere. You don't need to pay tickets to go pay for. You can go anywhere you want when you sleep. Even to the cemetery. If you go to the cemetery in Texas, close after 6. Not good at dark. I mean, I'm sure they have their reason. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and live on YouTube. Because there's so much wisdom and knowledge about supernatural him at all. Not just tarot card readings. I'm watching my new tarot card readings. Let's see. For earth, air, water, sign, and fire. New readings tomorrow. For sure, to come out tomorrow. Dark Horse, your copy it. Come out. Because I really thought, unlike her, I don't have. copy other people's work, make it as my own. That's where we call it copyright, which means where we fair find on. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my nap, say my prayer, take my nap. I'll say my prayer, probably sleep, and then take a nap. Then when I wake up again, I'll drink my stress next week, go to sleep for another 8 hours. I'm just gonna take a nap for 4 hours straight. Yeah. It's a level of life above life me. You know, maybe needs to become my earbud, so you switch company owners. Have a good night. You too. Praise God! It's a spirit God! It is a turn on. Much love. Peace. Have a good day, Monkey.